A single misstep at the top can send shockwaves throughout an entire government, especially when that mistake forces the resignation of a high-profile leader. Britain was rocked when Angela Rayner, the country's deputy prime minister, announced she was stepping down due to a tax error. The fallout has left Prime Minister Keir Starmer grappling with the aftermath and confronting big questions about trust, loyalty, and the leadership of his administration. But here's where things get truly complicated. Could this be the turning point that redefines the future of his government? On September 5th in Birmingham, a major cabinet shakeup unfolded. Prime Minister Starmer swiftly installed new figures in top positions to fill the power vacuum. David Lammy, who had been serving as foreign minister, was promoted to deputy prime minister. His previous role was taken over by seasoned politician Yvette Cooper, while Shabana Mahmood moved from Justice Secretary to take Cooper's old spot as Interior Minister. Each of these leaders is known for their reliability and loyalty, qualities Starmer appears to value more than ever in the wake of this crisis. This whirlwind reshuffle was expected to some extent, especially after Starmer had only just reorganized his Downing Street advisory team to strengthen economic guidance. However, Rayner's abrupt exit made the overhaul far more dramatic than predicted, forcing a rapid reset amid swirling rumors about her tax affairs. So what happened? Britain's independent advisor ruled that Rayner had broken the ministerial code, a set of rules for ethical conduct by government officials, by failing to pay the appropriate tax. Starmer, who initially stood by his trusted ally, found himself unable to shield her without compromising his own authority. Angela is a big beast and hard to replace, one Labour lawmaker admitted, acknowledging that the new appointments, while dependable, might not have the same energy or charisma Rayner brought to the table. Rayner, aged 45, handed in her resignation with a note of regret. "I deeply regret my decision to not seek additional specialist tax advice," she wrote. Her departure marks the 8th significant exit from Starmer's cabinet, a shocking number for any prime minister so early in their tenure. This alone raises tough questions. How much instability can a government survive before confidence wavers? The specifics of Rayner's tax issue revolve around property sales and second home regulations. After selling her share of a family home in the north and declaring a new residence in Hove, Rayner had believed she was exempt from the higher tax typically levied on second home purchases. When the media spotlight pointed to a potential £40,000 tax bill she'd missed, Rayner sought more legal advice, acknowledged her oversight, and offered to pay the sum owed. Yet, even as Rayner stepped down, controversy has only intensified. Labour, already under pressure in the polls and facing jeers from Nigel Farage and the upstart Reform UK party, now grapples with deeper scrutiny. At Reform's party conference, Farage declared that Labour's troubles were so severe that an early election might be unavoidable, despite their strong majority. Despite all the promises that this would be a new, different type of politics, it's as bad, if not worse, than what came before, Farage claimed, fueling partisan debate. As Starmer attempts to steady the ship, questions swirl about the real priorities of his administration. Is loyalty to the leader weighing more than innovation and excitement in these senior appointments? Do these frequent resignations signal a deeper lack of vision, or simply the necessary jostling that comes with realigning a troubled party? This story digs into issues that provoke strong opinions. Was Rayner's misstep an honest mistake in the murky world of property law, or is it inexcusable for someone entrusted with public office? Does Starmer's response demonstrate decisive leadership, or has he risked appearing reactive and unsure? Most importantly, do the new appointments bring the stability and inspiration Labour desperately needs? Do you think Rayner was treated fairly given the circumstances, or did political survival instincts take over? Should Starmer have done more to defend her, or was standing firm the right move? Let's discuss. Share your perspectives below. Could this shakeup ultimately strengthen Labour, or is it the beginning of even greater challenges ahead?